Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? We are doing, this is testing out 1080p by the way. Hi Carolyn. She says, well, I'm at work, but figured I'd say hi, but can't stay. Oh, that's unfortunate, Carolyn. But don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. Just wanted to come out and talk a little bit about certain stuff. One of those things being that, yeah, we have more snow coming in. We have pretty much all week snow. Richard Jenner, hope you're keeping warm. I am keeping warm. Thank you. I'm actually sitting next to a heater right now. Hi, Adam. How you doing? Seen a lot of your comments this morning on some of our videos. How you doing? So yeah, we got snow all week coming in. Thought I'd go down a little bit. There we go. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good day today. Mine's been pretty laid back, chill. I've been pretty relaxed. But I thought I'd give you an update. Actually, speaking of snow, there's a snow truck passing by, shoveling the snow off the road, as much as he can at least. Hello, lovelies. Hello, Saza babe. What's up? How's it going? Ours is gone. It's supposed to get above freezing tomorrow. Finally, LO. Next week is the 60s. It'll be like summertime. Well, hell yeah. I hope that's good. I'm glad. I'm good. I was in the middle of watching Wrong Turn Reaction when I saw you went live. Oh, well, hey. Yeah, we definitely, for those Wrong Turn movie reactions, we actually weren't going to continue those unless they got more popular because, like, the second movie reaction that we did for Wrong Turn 2 was, like, I think maybe barely skipping above like 400 views. And we just feel like, they're not the most popular movies, like the biggest franchise out there. So we just decided to hold off until more people showed more interest in watching those. Richard Jenner, that sucks, buddy. I'm in Miami in shorts and sandals, not to rub it in. LOL. Hey, dude, that's awesome. Nah, dude, over here we're fucking like in the 20-degree weather, maybe below that right now, and it's, snowing, it's drizzling out, it's freezing. I mean, it is just nasty ass weather. But have fun. I'll catch you next time. Okay, Carolyn, I'm sorry that you couldn't stay. I'll catch you on the next stream for sure. Thought I'd talk about the collaboration we're going to be doing too later on this month. Which I'm still setting the stuff up for it. I'm hoping that, the internet connection is, like, good, actually, when we do this. But we're going to be doing a collaboration with Steve Merlo, the fan film director of the Sawyer Massacre, which is coming out, I think, next year, I think. So that's going to be happening. We're going to be rewatching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre here live on YouTube, me, Michael, and him. So that will be happening on Monday, this upcoming Monday at 1 p.m., So, it's raining here. The snow has disappeared now. Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah, we have still like 7 to 8, probably 9 inches of snow outside. Like, it's pretty up there. And icicles are everywhere. Hi, Lola. It's been a while since I've seen you. Hi, how you doing? Just talking about future videos, snow, life in general. Just having some fun, coming on here and just talking. Oh, yeah, I did do a reaction to the Mortal Kombat trailer, and that should be up on the channel today. So the reaction for the Mortal Kombat trailer will be up, so that'd be kind of fun to show. Richard, yuck. Yeah, I know, right? It's supposed to be snowing right now, but it's not doing jack. We got a winter advisory in effect till 7 p.m. tomorrow. Damn. Damn, they'll probably show up at some point today. Oh, and a lot of people were wanting to know if I actually watched the alternate ending to Little Shop of Horrors, and yes, I did. Actually, I have it filmed and everything. I just got to edit it and put it together, and I'm gonna probably post that separately. But I did react to it, so I won't spoil how I felt about it, but it will be up. My stubble dreams are still alive and well. I see. Oh, my stubble dreams are still. Yeah, I'm still growing it. I'm growing it because you guys really want me to grow the stubble, so or the beard itself. So I'm eating a grilled cheese. Hopefully, you don't get your power cut. I know, right? That's what we've been fearing for the past few days now. Is just people, and I've heard some people out here actually have had their power cut. So yeah, pretty crazy stuff. It could happen at any point, really. Like I could be talking to you right now, and all of a sudden, just for some weird ass reason. Well, not really weird ass reason. There's a lot of power poles and stuff that could be damaged from this winter storm. So like that would probably be the reason if they have to actually cut it just to make sure that nothing happens. I mean, yeah, it's followed the ending of the stage production had but test audience. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I won't say how I felt about it. I'm tempted to, but I'm not going to because I feel like I'm gonna let you guys look forward to actually watching my reaction of it. Is that like a cheese toasty? I gotta jump out, but if you're still alive, I'll be back. Okay, Richard Jenner, I should be alive for maybe like an hour or so. So like, do you have a generator or how will you stay warm? We do not have a generator, so if anything has to happen, we have candles and we have blankets. Yeah, yes, we call it toasties where I live. Nice, nice. That sounds decent, actually. I've been just drinking water. Satisfying. Richard Jenner, don't worry. I'll be up. I'll be on here still. So. Oh, if you guys like this type of content, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know that you really like this type of content. We'll obviously keep doing these. I mean, I've been doing these for almost every day now, but I have fun doing it. So, man, I could go for a grilled cheese and tomato sandwich. Oh, grilled cheese and tomato soup do sound pretty damn decent right now. I finally watched Alien and Aliens. Which do you prefer? Good question, Lola. Um, I prefer Alien over Aliens. I've seen them both. I've only seen Alien, Aliens, and Prometheus. Those are the only Alien movies I've seen. But I actually prefer the first Alien over Aliens. And I know that's not like the most popular opinion, but there's just some. I like the horror aspect of it more than the action. So, and the first Alien was pretty damn scary for what it was. Like it was really pretty damn awesome. So, I am one of those people who prefer Alien over Aliens. I'm not like a diehard Alien fan. I know there's like diehard Alien fans out there. To me, they're pretty good. They're not rewatchable like to me Halloween is or something, but Alien, the first one, is my personal favorite one. What do you prefer, Lola? Yeah, both are iconic. Both are very legendary films in their own right. Brandon Moore, stay safe, man. I'm in Kansas, and our school has been shut down for a week from the winter storm. Oh shit. Oh shit. Hopefully you're staying safe, man. That's pretty intense. Our school's been shut down too. I mean, it's been pretty hectic up here. How was your day going, by the way, Brandon? I was not a fan of the direction Part 3 went in. I'm told Part 3 is definitely a bigger disappointment than I've heard. It's a big disappointment, is what I've heard. Lola prefers Alien. Hell yeah. I don't know, deep down I'm more of a horror fan than an action fan, so like the horror aspect of the first film is just more cooler to me and more rewatchable to me. And if you know me, my most favorite films have to be rewatchable. Like if they're just not a rewatchable film, I don't necessarily love it as much as I do, watchable films. Saza had to clean, sort out my Funko Pop collection today. I'm tired as fuck now. Oh, you have to show me your Funko Pop collection. I would love to see it. That'd be epic. I have some Funko Pops myself. I would love to get more. I would love to get more. Specifically, I'm looking at the, slashers, killer clowns from outer space, stuff like that. I think I prefer Aliens. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, that guy. Game over. Hey, Aliens though is pretty much the fan favorite, so I don't blame you. And it's a pretty good movie. I like Prometheus. Hey, that's an unpopular opinion, Teddy. I like Prometheus too. I really dug Prometheus a lot, actually. It's a slow burn. It's not rewatchable, but to me, it was very interesting, and I found myself entertained the whole time. I know it doesn't work for a lot of people, but for me, it worked quite well. Aliens is my preferred choice. Saza, you know what? I can get behind that. After watching Aliens, I really can get behind that because it has a mix of both horror and action, where just the first film was more of a horror film than it was an action film. So, I mean, it's got more to it, but I just prefer Alien. I don't know why. That corporation is so evil, friggin' Burke. Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yep, by today, I gotta, after an hour on this live stream, I gotta get off, only because I gotta figure out how to set up for our collaboration that's coming out this Monday. I hope you guys really do decide to check it out with us and watch with us. It'd be a lot of fun. It's pretty much just us and Steve just watching, just chilling and watching the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And if you know me, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is like my top 5, 6 favorite horror films of all time. Yep, rest in peace, Bill Paxton. The only man to get killed by Terminator and Predator. So I would say, and this might be another unpopular opinion, I actually prefer the first Predator film over Alien. And I just said, like, I prefer horror more than action and yada yada. I understand that, but I also grew up with Predator, and it has a lot of nostalgia to me. I watched Alien for the first time 2 years ago. Lola, yeah, I heard. Have you seen Devil's Rejects? Yes, I have seen Rob Zombie's trilogy, actually. I've seen House of a Thousand Corpses, which is my personal favorite. I've seen The Devil's Rejects, and I've seen Three from Hell. I enjoy them all. They're pretty, they're like, if you're into that type of story, if you're into that type of movie, then you're going to enjoy them. But, there's always one thing I don't like about Rob Zombie's films, and I do enjoy Rob Zombie's film. I actually almost say it all the time, like, he is like the horror version of Tim Burton, like the direct horror director version of Tim Burton. Because his style he has more style over substance anymore. But, one thing I do not like about Rob Zombie's style of filmmaking are all these fucking sexual assault rape scenes. I never got it. I never got it. Yeah, the concept of being raped is scary, but like, when he goes into full detail on rape scenes, it's almost unwatchable. It almost takes you right out of it. I understand the realism, the shockingness of it all, but like, it is just not fun to watch for me. Saza, Bill Paxton was in Tombstone as well, right? And Alien, yes, he was. Don't you ever turn your back on a clown when he's talking to you? I love that scene. Hey, don't you ever turn your back on a fucking clown when he's talking to you? Get off of me. Punches her in the face. What's the matter, kid? Don't you like clowns? Don't we make you laugh? Aren't we fucking funny? That's some good shit. Hello, Tim. How you doing? Glad you decided to jump on and chat with us for about an hour. I think he was really into the 70s exploitation movies. Probably. Look, I'm sure he has his reasons on why he films the way he films. Look, I'm not... I always found it weird, though. I mean, to me, it comes off like it's so it's really hard to say. Like the guy, I'm sure isn't a bad guy at all. But in my opinion, I think there is just a limit. You should if I were to direct a horror film and someone asked me to direct a rape scene, I would have done it in the most probably subtle way I could possibly do it, most hidden way I could possibly do it. Like maybe talk about how she was raped. I wouldn't show it because I just know people. I know people, and there's some people who do actually don't mind those scenes and like those scenes and all that. I don't, I like to me, I don't understand that. I know that there's a lot of people who actually find that to be more real and more terrifying, but I've always just found it disturbing in the sense that I would probably turn the channel. Like I really would. And like that rape scene, like to me, here's a good example. Um, so here's a good example of one of his rape scenes that to me I just found pointless and it didn't work at all, and I found it the most. It was just a complete craziness. It was the scene from Rob Zombie's Halloween 2007 remake. When those two fucking idiots decide to pull that one woman out of her cell and rape her in Michael Myers' room, and that was overall how he escaped from Smith's Grove in the remake. They raped her in his room, and pretty detailed rape, to be honest. And that's how he broke out. He grabbed the guys and murdered them and then walked out of it. That's how he escaped, because these two jackasses thought it would be a good idea to go into a 9-foot tall psychotic monster's bedroom and rape a fucking inmate in there. I don't. Pointless, stupid, ridiculous, and it was just one of those things. It's like I almost prefer never knowing how he escaped over that. I would prefer that. I would be like, yeah, he just escaped. Let's just go with that. Yeah, I'm not down with the overly rapey stuff from Zombie. Makes me uncomfortable. I agree. It's just weird. I mean, real bad guys do very horrible things. You can get behind a drug dealer and gangsters in a movie, but not a guy who tortures and kills women. Yeah, I can't watch movies and have overly explicit rape scenes. I agree with that, Adam. I understand the realism of it and how crazy and scary people can be. But there are just some times when you can just if I were in the writing room with Rob Zombie and he showed me that rape scene in that script, I would tell him find a different way. Find a different way. Trust me, it's gonna benefit you. Because when that rape scene happens in that movie, it took me right out of it. It took me right out of it. The writing was just it's kind of like how let's just talk we got to think about a way they could be talking in the writing room, and we just got to come up with a way how Myers escapes, right? And Rob Zombie's just sitting there, right? And he's like, he can't think of a good idea, so he's just like, all right, let's just have a guy, a couple guys go in there and rape a girl, and then that's how that's his ticket out. And they just went along with it, and it just, I understand he was wanting to make a very uncomfortable scene, and it works for that level. It is uncomfortable to watch. But every fucking movie you have, man, it just, at some point, it's almost like you have a fetish. At some point, it's like you have a fetish, a rape fetish. I don't know. And I'm not saying he does, but at some point, you just watch all these rape scenes in his movies, and you're asking yourself, if for some reason he also likes it when fucking other men hit on his wife. Like, old-ass men hit on his wife. Like, every fucking behind the scenes or every movie, there's one old-ass creep just hitting on his wife. Sorry, my rant's over. Last House on the Left, Old Man Jenkins. Yeah, Last House on the Left. That's another one of those crazy-ass distinguished movies. And movies like Last House on the Left worked better, I think, than some of Rob Zombie's stuff. And at some point, you want something different from the director. Not every one of Wes Craven's films has a rape scene in it or has those levels of, uncomfortability. And sometimes they hold back instead of showing all the details, Well, Last House on the Left obviously was really detailed and really specific. But, stuff like, The Hills Have Eyes or some along those lines, crazy stuff, but never went too far. And Rob Zombie sometimes goes a little too far. Yeah, it's kind of weird when it's your signature as a director. Yep. Yeah, Lola, I agree. It's like one of those things. It's like, maybe fine. There are other things I respect Rob Zombie for when it comes to his filmmaking. I think his style is absolutely killer. I love it. I think it's a great style. But the tone, the, overall look of his movies are really cool. But those rape scenes are just a bit much. I have never liked it when a guy has taken advantage of a woman and her screaming and her, I just, oh no. Nope. If rape scenes are integral to the story movie, then I can understand it being used in creative endeavor. But when it's exploited just for shock value, it's disgusting. Yeah, like there's a big difference between Last House on the Left and the Rob Zombie Halloween remake rape scene. There's a big difference. You know, the Last House on the Left was to show how crazy and psychotic these people were. You know, and it wasn't even just the men; it was the women taking advantage of the other women too. It was like these are people are just nuts and crazy. And I know that's what Rob Zombie was trying to do. Well, he was really trying to go for the fact that these guys are just they could take advantage of their position as these midnight late night watchers over these people, and they take advantage of the women and stuff. I get that. I like it, but at the same time, Last House on the Left, they that was to progress the story and to show how psychotic these people were. Rob Zombie's reason for doing the rape scene was just to have a source of a way for Michael to escape in that remake, and that was just, yeah, I don't know. There's an old adage where less is more. Yeah, I agree. Dude, I like movies that go too far. Old Man Jenkins, I can agree with that sometimes. I think some movies that go too far are absolutely killer and awesome. But sometimes, when you're watching specifically how a director like Rob Zombie makes his movies, and they go, and if all of his movies work for you, that is 100% okay. I'm not judging you in the slightest. I do like Rob Zombie's 2007 remake. I didn't like his 2009 sequel, but I liked his first film. I actually love the House of a Thousand Corpses. I like The Devil's Rejects. I even enjoyed Three from Hell. So, I mean, I understand loving and liking movies that go too far. But even knowing I like movies that go too far doesn't mean I have to enjoy, I don't ever have to enjoy, the rape scenes that come along with it. I normally just ignore the rape scene, to be honest. There's no real story to the Devil's Rejects other than they are a family of oddballs who really like hurting people. Yes, that is exactly right. It's a story about rotten people. So with the Devil's Rejects, and here's the difference between Halloween and the Devil's Rejects, right? The difference is that Halloween was never established on rape, and it was never established on shock value. And in a sense, shock value, yes, it was. Shock value, yes, it was. But rape, no. With the Devil's Rejects, you kind of understood what you were getting yourself into. You know what I mean? In the original Halloween, there was never a character that would have come off to you as somebody who would have been rotten, cruel, crazy, psychotic, besides Michael Myers. So, people for the remake were not really expecting a rape scene and all this craziness to pursue. They were expecting a Halloween movie. But Rob Zombie's Halloween is definitely in a new direction, for sure. Something like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Devil's Rejects, they're all based on crazy psychotic people from the get-go. So you kind of understand what you're getting into from the get-go. I guess that's the same as Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, The Devil's Rejects and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Pretty much yeah, very. I did think the rape scene and the girl with the dragon tattoo was very effective, especially with the revenge scene to follow. Well, that's like progressing the story, in a sense, And for Halloween, I could sit here and talk about it all day, but like in my opinion, they could have come up with a better way of how he escaped. Agreed, Tim. I have not seen Girl with a Dragon Tattoo, by the way. My mom told me about a story when she was young and she went on a date to see Last House on the Left. Oh, that might be uncomfortable. Hello, Adam. What a date. I know, right? A family known as the Devil's Rejects. Do you feel like horror movies have more artistic license with serious themes like rape, etc., because of their plots, etc.? Look. That's a good question. That's a really good question. Rob Zombie definitely has his own style and theme, especially when it comes to his style of filmmaking. The rape scenes, regardless of how you feel about the rape scenes, those are a part of his overall style. They have been in almost every single one of his movies. Not every one of them. And even like the, sexual harassment, sexual assault by creepy women and creepy old men, that's all about his style. And so I think, there is a sense of an artistic license, but doesn't mean I would prefer them over something like, I guess there is that argument, most of the time when you watch horror films, especially like from the 1980s, 1990s, 70s, and 60s. There's always that sense of serious to every horror film for the most part. Not all of them, we take examples like Jason Lives, where it has fun with the concept. But yeah. You make a good point. Yeah, for sure. And I do feel like they have an artistic license for sure. So some horror movie scenes aren't really there to be enjoyed. They are there to horrify and disgust you. It's an experience. Yes, Teddy, that is absolutely 100% true. They are meant to make you uncomfortable. They are meant to make you feel uneased, unnerved. And I do agree with that. I do. Even knowing that is what they are there for, kind of like I said, and I do agree with what you said, that is absolutely 100% correct. I don't have to sit there and like it. So, yes, for what he was going for, his overall tone, his style of filmmaking, that worked for his style. But one of the biggest reasons why Halloween 2007 is so hated is because it's a Halloween movie. And he made it a Rob Zombie film. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why it's so hated. It's because you turned it into what was this iconic, very clean slasher film. Couple cuss. I don't even think there was that many cuss words in the original. Not really that much at all. And no blood. I mean, it was a very clean horror film. And then it goes to a very raunchy, very gritty, very disgusting, everybody has mullets, very greasy hair, white trash. I mean, it's a very big jump, a leap from what the original film was, and that's why a lot of people didn't like their 2007 remake. I thought it did something, a little bit different. Doesn't mean I still have to like a lot of what it did. The backstory with Michael, the rape scene, all that, craziness. But I agree with you when you do say, yes, they are there to actually put you in that sense of uncomfortability. They are there to make you feel uncomfortable. It is an experience. So there are people who do love it for that reason, for sure. And, all of his movies. Was that rape scene in the theatrical version or just director's cut? I think it was in just the director's cut. I don't think it was in the theatrical. I think they hinted at it in the theatrical. I don't think it was, as detailed in that one as it was in the director's cut. Otis is my favorite character next to Captain Spaulding. Captain Spaulding is my favorite, but yeah, Otis Driftwood was a badass. Bill Moseley is just a powerhouse star. Saza, I'm only seeing 3 likes on this video. That has to be a technical glitch or something, right? Points the like button. We can blame YouTube. we'll just point our fingers at YouTube. Ah, my foot's asleep. Hey, is the video lagging at any sense or any points? Out of curiosity? It's kind of showing me that it's possibly lagging a little bit. Don't look at me. I hit that like button like a boss. Thank you, Adam. Jordan, what did you think of Lords of Salem? Good question. Good question. I really enjoyed Lords of Salem quite a fucking bit, actually. Now, I enjoyed it for the most part. I didn't enjoy the last, 10 to 15 minutes. At the ending of Lords of Salem was very weird, very creepy. As I said, sometimes he overdoes it, and the ending was overdone. I thought overall, though, it was a very damn decent time. It was a good witch film for the most part. He just went overboard at the end. He just went a little overboard. Adam, wow, thank you so much. You badass. Oh my god, he just gave me some chat revenue. You badass. Thank you so much. Wow, again. Holy fuck. Jordan, what did you think of Lord of Salem? Thanks for the reminder, Saza babe. Hey, Jordan, hope everyone's staying warm with all this snow. For the most part, everybody is staying warm, Jackie. I appreciate you coming on and telling me that. Thank you for even hopping on. I appreciate that 100%. Yes, we are all staying warm for the most part. It's been pretty chilly outside. Still just craziness. Lord of Salem, another Rob Zombie. Yep, another Rob Zombie film. I know, dude. Only for a second just now. Kind of it for me. I'm sorry, Saza. Maybe it's because it's like I'm trying to use 1080p, and that might be why it's lagging. Kind of lagging a little bit for me. It's a tiny bit, but not too bad. It's lagging a bit more now. Adam coming through. You know what? Let me try see if I can fix this lag, because I might know why it's lagging. Well, we'll for sure exit out of that. That might be one of the reasons. I got Facebook pulled up. Smart. Oh, and when you guys send super chat, please ask me questions and stuff. All right, let me see if I can fix this lag, okay? Be right back. Well, actually, let me test something really quick. You're going to be seeing me mess with stuff, so be ready for that. Because it might be just because I'm using a higher video quality than I should be. All right. Well, we're fixing it. Let's see if this works a little bit better. Seeing some behind the scenes stuff here. Okay, that might have helped a little bit. It might have been because I was using 1080p, which could be a reason why it's lagging. Alright, let's scroll up and catch some of these comments I missed. Adam coming through. Tim Bray. I must piss people off when I mention the like button. And hey, you know what? If they get pissed because, you know, if they're enjoying themselves, you know, the least they can do is hit the like button, right? The least they can do. Don't worry about it. If they get pissed, they get pissed. It's okay. Are you thinking of the movie 31? 31? Yeah, movie 31 with that I like that one. Okay, here's the thing about that one. I liked it. You know what? It wasn't like a masterpiece by any sort of means of the imagination, but to me, it was a good kind of toned back, and this is why I like Rob Zombie style. It was toned back. You know, sometimes with the strobe light stuff, it got a little bit crazy, but like, you know, it was toned back just enough to where it was enjoyable. And I do like clowns and stuff, so that was fun. I wish his clowns weren't so, you know, I wish they looked more like clowns, but, you know, it looked more like, you know, it was just guys with like white makeup. Yeah, Richard, someone mentioned Richard Brake was a badass in 31. He was the best part of 31. He was, I think his name was Doomhead. He was the best part of 31. I think I fixed the lag a lot. Did I? Did I fix the lag? Okay, yeah. I fixed the lag. Okay. Okay, lag's better. Yeah, I think it was because I was using 1080p. My computer is shit, by the way. That is something I'm building up money for, is a brand new computer, so I don't lag or I don't mess up as often as I do. So that's where all this money and everything is going to go, for the most part right now at the beginning, is actually towards a PC that won't fuck up. So every day I do YouTube, just know I save the money for hoping to get a better PC, so when I do, it's the hopes of getting a better PC, so lagging and the quality of our videos can be better. That is what the goal is right now. That is what me and Michael have been saving this money for. So every time you donate money, it is for right now to better this channel. Yeah, I have to stick with the low quality because I have a shit computer, so my apologies, guys. Some people are terrified of clowns. I know a lot of people are terrified of clowns. I love clowns. I understand why they're creepy, though. I understand. I think Richard Brake should play the Joker. I mean, already that'd be interesting casting right there. That would be a very interesting cast. I dig that. Have you seen Winchester? And if so, what did you think of it? I have seen Winchester. I saw it one time. Um, from what I, the thing about Winchester, with Helen Mirren and Jason Clarke, I think it came out like 3, 4 years ago. Um, I was disappointed. I'm gonna be blunt. I was disappointed by it. From what it could have been the next big haunting film like The Conjuring was, with like you had those types of actors in it. I mean, Helen Mirren as fucking Miss Winchester. I mean, you could have really, really have brought on something so cool and so clever, but instead, in the house itself was so clever and so creative, and it just kind of fell flat. It just became a very typical haunting film, the very typical horror movie tropes. And I understand why some people like it. It wasn't the worst horror film I've ever seen in my entire life, but it was disappointing nonetheless for me. Joaquin Phoenix as Heath and Heath Ledger best Jokers. I actually okay. That's a good question. I know you're not asking it, but I want to answer it. Which do I prefer, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix? I think overall, I think the better Joker was Heath Ledger. But to me, Joaquin Phoenix wasn't really the Joker the entire movie. So like, it's not really when they give us another movie, and I know they're giving us another movie, I would prefer to see a full movie of just him as that character we got towards the end of Joker, and then I can probably make a better decision. But right now, Heath Ledger is the better Joker, but Joaquin Phoenix probably gave, if maybe a better, I don't know, better performance? Yeah, Winchester had so much promise and kind of bored me. Jared Leto tried but failed miserably. I agree with Jordan. It was very disappointing, in my opinion. I was a little bored with Winchester also. People being terrified of clowns wasn't helped with that creepy clown phase a few years ago. Yeah, when people were coming out of the wood and stuff and actually scaring people. I watched Kid Behind the Camera's, or Angry Grandpa's scare he pulled on Kid Behind the Camera with the clown. I love that. I didn't finish watching it. Jared Leto is a pretentious tosser. It looks like Jared Leto is getting a chance to redeem himself in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Let's see if he can do it. I actually did see the image of Jared Leto in Justice League, and in my opinion, I looked at it and I thought it was kind of copying a little bit too much from Joaquin and Heath's. And they were ashamed to try something different. What they really needed, it wasn't really the look that bothered me for Jared Leto's Joker. It was just the lack of screen time. And his overall, the script for his character was just not what you wanted. But it looks like they're now desperate to try to copy, because now, they realize, oh, well, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker made like $1 billion, worldwide box office. It looks like Jared Leto's getting more of a chance to redeem himself. Jared Leto was way too self-aware when he played the Joker. I agree. He was way too self-aware. He needed to tone it back just a little bit. I mean, he would have been fine. Just make your own, you're overthinking it. He was overthinking it. Yes, Winchester had so much potential and was very underwhelming compared to what I was expecting. Yeah, everybody seems to be agreeing with me with Winchester. I actually own Winchester on Blu-ray over there. Obviously, I'm a horror movie collector. I love horror Blu-rays, so I'm going to collect them all. But, Winchester is just one I don't see myself going back and rewatching. I mean, it had some good creepy moments, I guess, like a couple creepy moments, but it was just a giant letdown. Could have been awesome. Especially when you have Helen Mirren as Miss Winchester. It's like, wow. It started snowing, Adam. May God have mercy on your soul. There's this horror movie in the 90s with a monster outside of a plane when it is raining and there's a bunch of dead bodies. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I do not. That's interesting, though, and very kind of piquing my interest. So if anybody knows, please comment. Ronald McDonald is the most deadly you're not wrong. I forgot the name anyway. Wow. Thank you again, Adam, for that $3 in chat revenue. You blew my mind again. You guys blow my mind. You're always blowing my mind. Yeah, when you guys just drop chat rights, oh my god. It's like, wow, you went that extra mile, didn't you? I forgot the name anyway. It's an interesting story. I dropped the ball. They dropped the ball. Oh, and what I was saying earlier, if you guys decide to drop chat revenue, make a recommendation or because when you guys put that much, I gotta when you put that much effort into the channel, I gotta put a lot more effort into trying to get what I need to get done. The rings a bell. I kind of remember something like that. What's your favorite David Fincher film? Oh man. One sec. I gotta look up a list. I've seen a couple of his films, but I gotta look up his name in more movies of his because I've probably seen quite a few of them. I just don't remember what he's all directed on the top of my head. David, Fincher. Okay. Fight Club 7, Gone Girl, Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, Mank, Social Network, Zodiac. I have not seen that many David Fincher films. I will tell you, I have not seen Fight Club. I have not seen Zodiac. I have not seen The Social Network. I have not seen The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I own it though on Blu-ray. So out of the two I have seen, which is Gone Girl and Seven, I would probably go with. Oh, this is tough because I really liked Gone Girl a lot. Seven over Gone Girl is really hard. Okay, I'm going to go with Seven for right now. Okay, Seven is probably my favorite David Fincher film. Thank you for asking that. Yes, Ozzy, it's like a humanoid with demon face. Yes, it's based on the Golem, Gremlins, Things, and Sabotage. Airplane. It's a mythical creature. I can't remember what it's called. Whatever the name is, the movie is called. Are you talking about the Twilight Zone movie that had the monster on the wing of the plane? Hello, Blue Moon. Oh, man, it's been a while since I've seen you. Hello, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day today. We're just talking for a little bit, probably for another 20 minutes or so. I've not seen all of his work yet either. I heard Zodiac is fantastic. Zodiac was the one I was wanting to watch next. Seven is my favorite Fincher film. For right now, it is mine too. I was surprised he directed Gone Girl. It definitely sounds like that Twilight Zone thing. Nightmare at 20,000 feet. Zodiac is great if you like true crime kind of movies. I do like true crime kind of movies. I've seen Monster, which was crazy scary. I'll tell you which one it wasn't. Alien. Did he actually direct Alien 3? Did David Fincher actually direct Alien 3? I missed that. Yeah, let's view all. I did not. That's crazy. With the fucking. Yeah, he did. Didn't he? Okay. Any true crime stories that you'd like to see made into a horror movie? I would always, this is, you can consider this one because he was kind of a murderer. I would love to see a Vlad the Impaler movie based on the real life of Vlad the Impaler. That'd be interesting. $11 viewers now. Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. If you jump on in, say hello. I hope always say hello. That was released in 1983, I think. Oh, wow. 1983. Okay. Oh, man. Drakabi. Hello. How you doing, Drakabi? Hope you're having a great day. Thank you for joining us. We're just talking about movies, David Fincher at the moment. And, Jess Goldsmith. Hey, you jumped on in, too. How you doing? Goddamn. You're all just jumping on in now. Might have to go longer than 20 minutes. Oh, my foot's asleep. Did you watch the Netflix documentary on the Night Stalker? No, I have not. I have not seen it. I think you were right. Definitely 80s film. I've always wanted to visit Vlad's Castle. Me too, Saza. I would love to go there. If you ever go there, hit me up. We're going to go together. Dracula Untold is a 2014 movie about Vlad the Impaler. I've seen Dracula Untold, and I didn't hate the movie. I actually kind of enjoyed it. It was good popcorn fun. I think the closest we're going to get to a Vlad the Impaler film is probably going to be Bram Stoker's Dracula, which kind of goes into a very more historical side of the story. I saw the Night Stalker one. What did you, Adam Fink? What did you think? I really enjoyed that movie. Luke Evans and Charles Dance. Yeah, Luke Evans. Yeah, it was a decent time. I mean, it could have been a lot worse. Oh, lack of coffee. I haven't had no coffee today, surprisingly. I had a cup of tea though. It was good, a little disturbing. Learned a lot of things I don't know about him and I wish I hadn't learned, right? I met Dave Fincher once at a tavern in Half Moon Bay. It was back when he was one of the names being considered for Man of Steel, and he was wearing a Superman shirt like a boss. That is awesome. Damn. Yeah, Luke Evans is such a great actor. His best film is Zodiac by a country mile. Oh, I gotta see Zodiac though. There's a lot of them. I gotta see Fight Club, Zodiac, Social Network. I gotta see a lot of them. But it does give me something to look forward to. Jess, that is so cool. I'm jealous. Vampires are my favorite mythical monsters by far. I'm a big vampire fan myself. I felt the same about still an interesting watch. The Cecil Hotel. One is made in a similar way. So who's all going to be coming onto the channel on Monday, the 22nd, to watch at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with me, Michael, and Steve Merlo. Who's gonna be checking that out? Who hopefully can check that out? I know Carolyn can't. I know she has to work that day, which is unfortunate. Zodiac is on Netflix in my country, so I will watch that soon. Didn't he play a Gaston in the live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast? Yes, he did, Saza. I got to check that one out in the next. I'm watching about the English Killer right now. Dracula's character was most clearly influenced by Vlad the Impaler and Elizabeth Bathory, who was the Hungarian queen who used to bathe in blood to keep herself young. That's crazy. I'll be there. Oh, good, Adam. You'll be there. God, I would love to stay at the Cecil Hotel. What time would that be in GMT UK time? I don't know, but I'll figure that out. Like, right now it is 3:49 p.m. here. So I'm not sure how many hours off you are, or how many hours ahead are you. I want to be there, but it's my friend's birthday, so I have to see. I will be there. Yay, Tim. Hopefully you can make it, Lola. Me, haven't watched the original in a bit. It'll be a good rewatch with y'all. Yeah, we're hoping that you guys will. I hope you guys have a copy of it, because obviously for specific reasons we can't just show the movie on the screen. Because if we did that, then we get copyright claimed. But we're gonna press play at the same time, and we want you guys to press play at the same time and watch it along with us. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's just hope my computer doesn't fuck up. I will try to join you on Monday, but my internet is playing up. Yeah, my internet plays up too. I apologize about that. It's 8:50 p.m. in the UK. Okay, so you're probably about... Wow, you're about 5 hours ahead of us, so... Yeah, 5 hours exactly. The Cecil Hotel has been closed for a few years now. To recover, there's an 80s comedy summer school with two classic obsessed with the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Lady Bathory, didn't Ghost Adventures do a new episode of the Cecil Hotel recently? Yeah, they did. I need to check that out too. Lady Bathory is sexy business. She was recently resurrected for Hostel 2 and quite possibly the big lady in the new Resident Evil. I think the hotel still is operation. Oh, wow. I want to stay at the Hotel Cortez in American Horror Story. So fucking bad. So 6 p.m. for me. I think I can make it. Oh, good, 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 good. Because we'll be playing it. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, we'll be. Yep. As soon as 1 p.m. hits, you'll turn your thing on at 6 p.m. He'll be. Yeah, his is at like 10 like a.m. or something like that. So like, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully we can all make it. Hope you all make it and stuff. You better be there, Saza. You better be there. Like, you better be. Yep, me and Michael are gonna sit right here in this spot and just watch the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a fun time. We need to get some alcohol. We need to get some alcohol so you can see me and Michael drunk. That's what needs to happen. Jackie, so Cecil was bought by someone who wants to revitalize it and struggle with being around the block from a Kid Row. There was this guy in New York who ran a fake hotel in New York in the 1800s, and the rooms with trapdoors, and them used to murder and rob all the customers. That's horror movie material, for sure, for sure. I can run Texas Chainsaw in the back of my eyelids without a copy. Me too. Scout's Honor. H. Holmes. Is that 6 p.m. UK time? That would be 6 p.m. UK time, yeah. When I play it at 1 p.m. here in the US, that would be 6 p.m. over where you are. Hopefully you guys hit the, if you haven't hit the bell notification, so I will press, obviously, about to go live before we go live, so it will update, it will let you know, alert you that we are about to go live, so you will also get a notification that we are about to go live before it happens, so that will also help. I think you touched on a horror story, American Horror Story. I think they touch on the story in American Horror Story. Did you see that there was a theory of H. Holmes was the real Jack the Ripper? That is crazy. I think I did hear about that, though. Blue Moon. I believe 5 p.m. UK. So yeah. If you're not really sure when it's going to start, just be sure to hit the bell notification on this channel, and it will alert you the second on the 22nd. Before, like, I'll probably say about 5 minutes before we go live, I will press, going live, so you guys will be notified that we are about to go live. So you won't miss it, hopefully. Yay, 10 likes on the video. Yay, that's good. 10 likes is, always going to be the goal now. 10 likes and above. Oh, yeah, the movie I was thinking about was in Stephen King's. I have not seen Night Flyer in a long time. Night Flyer, oh my god, that is one that I saw that on VHS one time, and I think I watched it. What a strange movie. Stephen King, very underrated. Yeah, I saw that theory. It makes sense that a period of time, H. Holmes and that Dude, that whole fucking Jack the Ripper thing. Oh yeah, some crazy stuff. 14 people watching. Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you can say hi and let me know you're watching. There's also a theory that the Queen of Victoria's grandson, Prince Albert, who was suffering from syphilis, was Jack the Ripper. That's interesting. Yep, I remember that movie. That's one of those ones. Yeah, I used to have it on VHS back in the day, I think. It was VHS or DVD, but it was like, watched it one time. What do you think of the most misleading trailer ever? I think Crimson Peak has got to be at the top of the list. For sure. Most misleading trailer of all time. Edge of Tomorrow. Edge of Tomorrow. Remember the Langoliers? Yes, I do remember the Langoliers. Oh my god. There's another one. Texas Chainsaw is a goddamn beautiful, greatest student film ever. I just wish Tobe Hooper lived up to it. Not a fan of Poltergeist. I love Poltergeist. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre more, though. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is, iconic to me. So drinks and snacks for Monday then, guys. Yeah, we're all going to be drinking. Don't worry. I'll be sipping on some Smirnoffs and stuff. Fuck yeah. That has to happen now. We got to make that happen. So if Steve's watching this, Steve Merlo, make sure you drink. No. We're gonna annoy poor Steve so much. We're gonna be talking throughout the whole fucking movie. Yeah, I had to search the movies premise in Google. Very misleading. Yes, Tim. It's the crazy thing about Jack the Ripper is their pictures of his victims taken at the time. He was a real monster. Oh yeah, there's a lot of real monsters out in the world, isn't there? Scaring the little girl? Yeah. I gotta find some good roadside barbecue. Yes. Oh man, we should have barbecue on that day too. God damn, us just sitting here eating barbecue in front of you guys and drinking. That'd be so fucked up. Well, one day, I'll tell you what. One day, if we ever open up that drive-in, we are going to be. We'll buy you guys drinks and we'll have a barbecue and we'll all just hang out and watch fucking horror movies all night. Does that not sound like the most epic time? Take a shot every time Franklin makes a weird noise. How many times does he make a weird noise in the beginning? Like he gets knocked down that hill, he cries for a few seconds, so every whimper he makes, and then, that'd be fun. Come on, Franklin, it's gonna be a fun trip. Yeah, the Night Flyer used to scare me when I was a kid. Blue Moon. I love Poltergeist too. Don't like the remake. Just recently saw that one. I hated the remake. I thought that was shit. Barbecue and Texas Chainsaw is the stuff of dreams are made of. You're fucking right, Jess. One of the most best mystery enigmas ever, though. Oh, for sure. You'll be dead in the first 5 minutes if you do that. Probably. There's a good Johnny Depp film where he plays the detective as he's trying to find Jack the Ripper. Oh, that sounds awesome. Not a horror movie, but if you've seen The Edge with Anthony Hopkins, he's a millionaire that gets into a plane crash, and some friends in the birthday have to go survive and fight a crazy grizzly bear. You know what? My parents and them actually watched that a couple months ago downstairs. I did not check that one out, but that might be a reaction I'll do in the future. Lola, dude, I will fly to the U.S. for your drive-in. You fucking awesome person, you. With Heather Graham, the third story in the trilogy of terror has terrified me as a little kid with Karen Black and that voodoo doll. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. Babe might have seen it in ages. Teddy Mac from Hell. It's called From Hell. From Hell, adapted from the graphic novel by Alan Moore. Hey Jess, still getting those Popeye biscuits? Hell is. Oh, From Hell. Oh, yes, the one with Johnny Depp. I've seen that cover so many times. Yeah, From Hell. That was an awesome movie. I gotta check that one out too. I've seen that so many times on DVD. Never bought it, never picked it up, but I've always saw it almost everywhere I practically went in my life. 15 viewers watching. Hey guys, how you doing? Just sitting here chatting it up. Going on an hour now. 10 likes. Hey, I appreciate that. Wow, 14 views, 10 likes, chat. 13. I want to call Michael almost, but I know he's at work now. He's at work. Tell him we got $3 chat revenue. I'm gonna tell him all the money we've gained from chat revenue in the past few days, and he's gonna be so mad he hasn't joined me for these live chats. He's just gonna be like, "Well, that sucks. I wasn't there." And I'm like, "I know your reaction was great. Your reaction would have been great." Old man, no, I live in the California shithole. I've tempted an Uber driver on more than one occasion, though I'm willing to pay top dollar for those fucking biscuits. I don't know why KFC sounds pretty good right now, but they kind of do. Popeyes is best in New Orleans. I need to try Popeyes. I've never been to Popeyes, believe it or not. Believe it or not, I've never been to Popeyes. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. I will be right back. Surprise me with some stuff, chat, whatever you want to do, likes, surprise me, and I'll be right back. But we're taking a small break, and I'll be right back, so don't worry. I'm going to get some coffee. I'm just sitting here reading all your comments about all this food and stuff. And coffee, it's good for you. It's good for the soul. This is iced coffee, by the way, with some sugar and milk. I actually decided to go along with Teddy. I think it was Teddy who said it. Yeah, Teddy. Went along with Teddy's idea, and I put milk and sugar in my coffee just to enjoy myself a little bit. That's so fucking good. All right, let's get back to it, shall we? I'll put lobster on anything. Oh, you know, a fucking seafood dinner right now doesn't sound too bad. Sorry, I'm thinking about food and stuff. I feel like a fatty, but after watching you guys just talk about all this food, I'm like, oh man, I would love a buffet right now. I can't stand without pineapple on my pizza. Oh, you're gonna hate me, Saza. Dude, I love pineapple on my pizza. I love it. I love it. I know. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. But dude, I love pineapple. Oh, it's so good. I can't explain why it's so good. Hi, Chris is Hike. How you doing? I'm glad you decided to jump on. What does lobster taste like? It's a good question. I don't know. I've never had sardines on my pizza. It's one of those things I'll have to try at some point in my life, but I'll think about it. Did you watch Goosebumps? Yeah, I've seen Goosebumps. I used to watch the show all the time as a kid. It was one of those things every Halloween, October, I look forward to watching on Cartoon Network because they used to air that shit all the time. Loved that. I'll have lobster. I'm just waiting for Saza's comment about how I'm disgusting about pineapple. Pineapple only goes nice with some nice ham. You're talking fucking beauty right now, old man Jenkins. Lobster tastes like lobster. I don't know how to explain it. I suppose I can forgive you this minor fault, Jordan. Thank you so much. I apologize. I know. Oh, the Goosebumps movie. I've seen both of the Goosebumps movies. I didn't like the second one that much. I thought it was okay. It was like, it is what it is. But the first one was a lot of fun. Lobster over crab. I used to live in Washington, and we used to go crabbing all the time. I'm not joking. We used to pull. I have a story about my dad actually who went crabbing with us, and I remember we were out in the ocean, and we're just standing. We're close to the bay because we never went out that far, but there's a lot of seaweed and stuff. And my dad saw a crab, so he went to go grab it. And when he did, the crab got like right in between his fucking his webbing and his finger. And I remember him like going ah, and he just fucking flung that thing like I don't know, probably 10 feet, 20 feet in the air. And I saw that thing fly. Oh, his finger, it looked painful. Lobster's more juicy. The Goosebumps book. I have read a lot of Goosebumps books. I like Goosebumps a lot, actually. It's one of my most nostalgic memories. Can't stand seafood, Saza. Hey, that's okay. Not a lot of people can. It's not my personal favorite. I'm a Chinese food person. I diet a lot. I don't like to go out and eat that much, but if you bring up Chinese food, we're gonna go to town because I will pig out for Chinese. I really will. It's my favorite shit. No, ouch. Yeah, Lola. Yeah. Looks so painful. I laughed. I'm a horrible person. I laughed. I felt so bad. Goosebumps movie with Jack Black. Yes, I really liked that movie. It was pretty damn good. Same director who made Detective Pikachu and oh god, what else did he make? Apparently, if you shine a torch in the water at night, the crabs go to the light and you can grab them. I think it's illegal to do it because it's bad sportsmanship. Yeah, we enjoyed the sportsmanship of it. I'm a big fish. I love fishing. I love crabbing. I love all that stuff. I love it. Armageddon, Gersh bumps, Armagerd Goosh bumps, Armard Gersh bumps. The Crypt Keeper. Yeah, dude. Hello, stupid crabs. I cooked Chinese professionally for 5 years at Zach's rated restaurant. Damn, Jess. The Goosebumps books where you got to choose your own story. Fate where my staple reading material as a kid. Shouts internally, nerd. Fuck it. That's awesome. Reader beware, you choose the scare. Goosebumps, the video game. I have not played the video game, Chris. I know you asked that. I forgot to answer. No, I have not played the video game. Chinese food is delicious. I agree, Saza. It's fucking amazing. Only time you'll ever see me pig out is Chinese food. Or spicy wings. Those two things are just, they're hard to turn down. Favorite Chinese meal, go. I'm a big fan of chow mein. I like chow mein a lot. I like sweet and sour chicken quite a bit. I'm a big fan of General Tso's chicken. I like fried rice. Oh man, I get so many. I can't choose. I loved Goosebumps. I remember when I was like 6 years old, my school had a Goosebumps club that stayed after school. This was like in the 90s. The Goosebumps was massive. Yeah, that's awesome. Peking Duck. Jackie, loved Goosebumps. I used to read those books as a series called Dead Time Stories. Jordan, do you like the evil Jack Frost? I've never seen the evil Jack Frost, to be honest with you. When he stabs that chick with the icicle in the shower, I've not seen it. Now I gotta check it out. That sounds awesome. That sounds awesome after school clubs done right. Yes, Saza, I would go to those. I don't care. I love the Goosebumps where it gives you choices, and then you make a choice and go to a certain page, so you make your own story in a sense. That's awesome. I never got that. 14 viewers, 11 likes, and chat revenue $3. We're doing pretty damn decent today, folks. Goosebumps by Arlstein. Yep. Yeah, everyone used to dress up as mom. That's awesome. It's good, do you think, Saza? Choose your own adventure novels for tweens. Wonton soup, fried rice, lo mein Chinese barbecue, mixed veggies. God damn, Drakaba, you're making me hungry. Oh, I haven't watched it for a while. Do you have the Gremlins? Yeah, I have Gremlins movie. The young man who moved next door to Jack Black in Goosebumps, can't remember his name, is going to be in Scream 5. I heard about that, actually. It was an experience, put it that way. What did he stab her with in the dream? I've never had Korean barbecue. I really want to try it. Me too. Hey, Zanduck, how you doing? I'm glad you decided to jump on. Hi, Jordan. You might like to check out the witchy movie, The Singing Bird Will Come trailer on YouTube. Also, a short, dark movie on Star Now called Trentside with my actor friend, Dean. Hell yeah, he's a friend of yours? Damn. I need to fucking... I wanted to start doing a lot of, like, witch type movies, too, so I'm glad you brought that up. I like Goosebumps had a real cool book with a wood unit murder mystery on a train. Show Gremlins movie. So excited for Scream 5. His carrot, if you know what I mean. Old Man Jenkins is laughing. Chow mein is easy. You just need the right stuff and good quality oyster sauce. The 90s was the best decade to be a kid, man. We didn't have social media, and there was new craze every month, like yo-yos. I remember the late 90s. I didn't grow up throughout the full 90s. I was born in 1996, so I remember like 1999, about 1999 and up. But I do remember the time of no social media, and if we did have PCs, they were still like old box TVs and stuff, and it was, yeah. Times were a lot more fun. I used to go outside and play a lot on the swings, and it was, you know what, I'm glad I grew up in the late 90s, because it's like I can really have that sentimental feeling in my heart that I actually grew up in a time where we didn't have cell phones and all the drama and stuff. Scream 5, I need to see Scream 5, can't wait. Korean barbecue is very complicated cuisine. A lot of pickles and kimchi. That sounds awesome, though. I love pickles. Scream movie 1, 2, and 3, 4. And those Jerry aliens inside the wee eggs, remember those? I do not. Oh, you're asking Teddy. I'm sorry, I was jumping on in. Yeah, R.L. Stine didn't just do Goosebumps, he did loads of other stuff like Fear Street Saga. I don't remember much about the 90s for other reasons. 80s ruled. Yes, I get that. 80s ruled. Babe, hell yeah. Used to throwing them against the wall and they'd stick there. 15 viewers, how you guys doing? If you don't want to say hi, that's okay, but say hi if you're on and want to say hi. Hell yeah, I used to throw them against the wall and yeah. Where's the Gremlin movie DVD? Behind me on my horror Blu-ray shelf. It's a Blu-ray. I'd go to my aunt's house to use her internet via phone to do schoolwork. Good times. Where's Gremlin DVD? It's behind me on my Blu-ray shelf. And Pan Am football stickers. I used to collect them too. This was actually more like 2000s, but we were a bit old school, I guess. Yeah. Do you have Space Jam? We have it downstairs. Gremlins 2, The New Batch, is the greatest franchise movie of our lifetime. I have that on VHS. I need to get the Blu-ray. It's straight punk rock. Just like that new York Smart Gremlin. Yeah, trading football stickers at school was massive, and playing marbles in Congress too. We didn't have that. We did a lot. We did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. Those were two of the biggest things we had back in school and back in the day. We would go to the gymnasium and literally sit on the bleachers and play and trade Pokemon cards like non-stop. Shit was fun. Those jelly aliens would always come as the toy in cereal. Yeah, I remember those little got like little alien things. Yeah, I miss those. I've kind of tried to base my room off nostalgia a little bit. Like I've always tried to like the background. I wanted to make very nostalgic especially like the late '90s and early 2000s. Like, but I feel like I have some of that, but not all of it. Just recently bought Gremlins 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. Love them. If you could go back to any year in cinematic history, what year would you pick and why? I would probably go back to the '80s when, like late '70s, early '80s when Halloween first dropped and Friday the 13th was becoming big and all these slashers were starting to hit. That's probably when I would want to go back. Probably the '80s specifically, the '80s. Probably though of those years, I would probably want to go back '79. To be honest, '79 might be the one. No, '78. '78. I think that's when maybe. Ah, God, what was it? Was it 1978 or '79 when John Carpenter's Halloween dropped? It was one of the two. I don't know why it's actually not coming to my mind, but John Carpenter. John Carpenter's Halloween. Come on. 1978. That's when I'd go back. 1978 is when I'd go back. I took part in the 2 zombie walk events in the fundraiser for Kids Hospital. You wouldn't expect something so macabre for such a worthy cause. Some great costume ideas. Zanduck, you lucky son of a gun. That sounds like a lot of fun. Pulp Fiction movie. I would go back to the 90s. Gremlins 2 on VHS is the alternative cut. I do not know if it's on Blu-ray. It is on Blu-ray. Any year in cinematic history, 1928 to 1932, bar none. For all those excellent movies that were about to come out, 1939, 1941, Too Shabby, 1978, yep, 1978 Halloween, and Superman. Do you have Beavis and Butthead? I do not have Beavis and Butthead. I've never seen Beavis and Butthead. Don't kill me. Interesting choices. I would go back to the time, though, when my favorite horror film came out. 78, when Halloween dropped, is probably when I'd go back. I go back to the golden age of silent cinema, introduce the idea of sound. That'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to go back and see The Wizard of Oz for the first time in theaters. That'd be a very interesting experience. Yes, if I could spend a week back in a decade, it would be the 80s. I watched Beavis and Butthead movie on Netflix. Beavis and Butthead were the greatest cultural critics of my generation. I know Beavis and Butthead are like they were the shit back then, and I've totally missed that boat. I totally missed it. I mean, I can obviously go back and rewatch that stuff, but like I missed it. I also missed South Park quite a bit. The old days. The thing, if I went back to the 90s now, it would be so weird. I could only listen to the music on the radio or the cassettes I had. If I wanted to talk to my to friends, you'd have to call or visit. The old days. Yeah, but that's a lot of fun. I used to go, back in like the early 2000s. We would walk to my friend's house all the time, all the time. We never really called. We just walk. For all the movies that scared me, nothing messed me up more like seeing Airplane in the theaters when I was 5. Oh man. Real Monster from Nickelodeon. I have not seen that, Chris's Hike. It was funny when Beavis and Butthead would make fun of music videos. Oh, I'm sure. Okay, guys, I will probably 5 to 6 minutes, only because I do have to get off here so I can try to set up and get stuff ready for Monday, because I got to have everything set up before then. So, and I got to talk to Steve about what he uses and stuff. So, only like 5 to 6 more minutes. So, just giving you guys a heads up. It was funny when Beavis and Butthead would make fun of music videos. You're still alive. My Wi-Fi is fucking up this evening. Damn. Dragon Ball Z. I have the first 2 seasons of Dragon Ball Z. Zach Galligan says on featurette filmed the Die Hard style sequence for Stripe's demise when he was annoyed when they went to Gizmo. Instead, director said not called Adventurous of Billy. I like DBZ too. I love DBZ. I grew up on that too. Dun 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 dun. That's Dragon Ball. Dun 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 dun. Simpsons. I missed the Simpsons too. Oh man, I missed Simpsons, Beavis and Butthead, and South Park. I'm serious. I'm dead serious. The last action hero film was like a dream of mine as a kid, of being able to jump through the movie theater screen, and I gotta watch it. There's a lot of old Schwarzenegger, old Sylvester Stallone movies I gotta check out. And we got the Rambo collection, so that's really good. People don't realize that there's a solid 30 years of cinema before the introduction of sound. To give you some comparison, to mean every movie since 1991 would have been silent. Teddy Mack, I know this is slightly racist, but me and my friends used to laugh at Asian tourists who took pictures of everything. Now people can't even hear without taking a picture first. Old Man Jenkins, Kakarot. NBA basketball, I don't know. And don't call me Shirley. Lola. Darla is amazing. I missed it in heyday, but oh well. GS Movie Sound had it back then. Michael J. Jordan. Peter, if the internet's still working, I'm going to watch your Little Shop of Horrors video reaction. Peter, I appreciate that, and I hope you really enjoy it. I will be posting separately the alternate ending reaction, so be on the lookout for that. It will probably be up today at some point, so be on the lookout for that. Last Action Hero is awesome. So many cameos in that. The Dark Knight movie on DVD, I got the whole trilogy on Blu-ray. But those are ones I'll probably upgrade to 4K at some point. Only specific movies I'll upgrade to 4K, and it's mostly ones that should deserve it, and movies that I love personally. Other than that, no, I have no interest in actually upgrading every single one of my movies to Blu-ray. There are some people out there who are upgrading every single one of their movies to 4K, and I'm like, there are just some that don't need the 4K upgrade, you know what I mean? The Last Action Hero could have been great. I wish John McTiernan had lived up to the greatest of Die Hard because it was great. Old Man Sounds introduced in 28. Solar Eclipse of the Sun. Blue Moon agreed. The Jazz Singer. Al, I can't wait for the Blu-ray release over here. I'm rewatching SpongeBob at the moment. Oh, hell yeah. Who that the Joker from the Dark... Who that... that was Heath Ledger who played Joker in The Dark Knight. Heath Ledger. 15 viewers, 11 likes, and $3 chat revenue. Doing good, guys. 81 playbacks. We've had people click on us 81 times. Oh, hell yeah. I appreciate that. Never understood 4K if you have Blu-rays. Yeah, I understand like wanting the best quality for certain specific films. Like if I were to give you some examples of like what movies I would upgrade to 4K, I would upgrade movies like movies that really deserve it, like really deserve that, make it look better. Or just because you love that film so much, I would upgrade probably John Carpenter's Halloween to 4K because I love the movie so much. I just buy an extra copy of it on 4K because fuck it, it's like $15 anyway. Movies that really deserve it are like probably something like Godzilla versus King Kong, which is probably going to look cinematically beautiful, or like stuff like Ready Player One or anything along those lines probably deserve a 4K release to look great because they're just visual stunning films. But I would never go out and buy like the Blair Witch Project on 4K, or I would never buy like something like The Goonies on 4K when there's really not too many points. I mean, I would probably buy The Goonies because I love The Goonies, but just kind of giving that example, I guess. Who plays Bane from The Dark Knight? That would be Tom Hardy, who plays him. There were orchestras and accompanied, but live sound started to be recorded in the late 20s, and then dialogue was emphasized over visuals. Okay, I still enjoy watching old VHS quality movies, etc. when I'm feeling nostalgic. Yeah, me too. I have quite a few VHSs still. Seen your little shot before his reaction video a few times today. I've really enjoyed it. Oh, thank you, Blue Moon. Wow, a few times. I was actually not really happy about how I edited that one, but, I obviously, I've learned to kind of accept it. I mean, it's not really the editing that you guys go back and watch. It's just the reaction of the video that you guys go back and watch is what I've learned just listening to you guys talk about it. So I appreciate that. Wow, you come a couple times. Wow, thank you, man. I miss going to Blockbuster and talking to the guy at the counter about what was popular that week. I miss video stores so much. Me and Michael actually talked about opening a video store back then, like a long time ago. Me and him actually were talking about opening a video store, and having just our own standalone business. Obviously, we can't do that because of certain reasons, but I would love to. I would have loved it. Tom Hardy played Bane. Yeah, I saw as a Tom Hardy. Godzilla vs. King Kong, the movie. Videodrome looks better on a grungy, crappy VHS. Back in the days, I'd feel the same way about Blair Witch Project. It already has that VHS style kind of filmmaking, so it would look probably great on VHS. Back in the days, I was watching movies on VCR on BWTV. Ordered my Goonies Funko Pops earlier this month as well. Where's mine, Saza? Why aren't you sending me any? You're selfish. No. That's awesome. Now, which Funko Pops did you get? That's how Quentin Tarantino got started. He worked in a video store. That's badass. You watched The Monster Squad? I have seen The Monster Squad. Damn, that's nostalgic. Did they have a Miss Vitelli Funko? Did they have like Sloth? Oh, that'd be so cool. You're merely adapted to the dark. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the light until I was already a man, and by then it was blinding. Dead Things, Miley, Dead Things. The Creature from the Black Lagoon? Yep, seen it. Can someone explain this Funko Pop shit to me? I'm an old and toothless man. Funko Pops are basically just, if you're a fan of certain certain films, TV shows, cartoons, they make these little fucking figures. You know what's funny, actually? One sec. Okay. I love Funko Pop so much. This is me as a Funko Pop, by the way. This is me. I had an artist make this on Etsy.com a long time ago. She did a fantastic job. I love it. I love it. I'm going to set him right there. Right there. Can someone explain this Funko Pop shit to me? The Mummy, Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman. Seen pretty much all of them. Yeah, seen pretty much all of them. But they're so expensive. Saw one on the market for $500. Are they really that popular? Yes, they are that popular. And sometimes some of them will go for a lot because they're out of print, and like there's like certain Pennywises that you can't even buy anymore in the stores, or like certain Jason Voorhees that will go for like $900 to like $700. I saw one at a flea market. I saw the Pennywise one for going for $700, and I didn't. No, $70 is what it was going for, and I didn't buy it because I'm like, I'm not spending $70 for a Funko Pop. But let's see. Oh my God, it's adorable. Thank you, Jess. I love it. I've ordered Freddie Mercury, Bram Stoker's Dracula, The Goonies, Happy Days, Britney Spears, Frasier, oh my God, and some others, like 3 or 4 pops of each of the categories. My God, you are a collector. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Sorry, I lost my spot. Okay, the Invisible Man scene. No, I have not seen the original Invisible Man. You know Christopher Lee, who played the Saruman in Lord of the Rings? He actually went to the last public guillotine execution in France in 1939 when he was 17. That's some trivia for you. That's awesome. That's crazy. I almost said that's awesome. That's crazy. So they're like baseball cards for New Age nerds, kind of. Kind of. The Bride of Frankenstein. I have not seen that one. Oh, and The Mummy. Brendan Fraser Funkos, too. Oh, damn. Teddy, that's interesting. I love Brendan Fraser. I like him a lot, too. I'm sad that he kind of retired from acting in some regards, but... Baby Funko Jordan. Just look at it. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but look at it. The actual artist's name is on the bottom of his shoes. Poor Brendan Fraser. Not appreciated, I know, right? Still looking for Alex DeLarge from A Clockwork Orange. There you go. He's a really good actor. People don't realize that Christopher Lee was a British secret ops. He was basically James Bond during World War II. Just watch California Man today. Yeah, he was blackmailed from Hollywood. Yeah, yeah. It was unfortunate. It sucks. I can't. Yeah, that whole shit. Yeah. You need to draw stubble on him, though, to keep it lifelike. Saza. Yep, and the people got so drunk and rowdy at the execution that they banned public guillotining after that. Who all monster play in Monster Squad? I do not know. Saza Babe, nice. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to end the stream here in a few minutes because I do got to get off here and I do got to get the stuff set up for Monday. So we are all good and gold. Oh, and we did get the fan mail today yesterday from Carolyn. So that's here now, and I'm just waiting on a few more fan mail to come in because I know there's quite a few more people who actually messaged me and said, we're going to be sending stuff. And I think a few of you are actually watching right now. So, whenever you guys send that stuff, let me know. And then I will save it up, and me and Michael will both sit right here and do an unboxing for you guys. Probably live. It might be a live. I'm not sure if it's going to be a live or not. It'll be something, though. School ties a scout blast from the... Wow. Okay, the one I got, Number Summer 500, looks different than most Funko Pops. Brendan Fraser has just secured a lead role in Darren Aronofsky's new film, The Whale. Can't wait to see that opening. Do you guys have a P.O. box? Yes, we do. I do, yeah. I don't have my own right now, but I'm going to probably get my own soon. But for right now, we've been using... if you want to mail us something, send it to JCARTS Arts. Just JCARTS Arts, that's fine. And the P.O. Box is P.O. Box 379, Leesburg, Ohio, 45135 is the zip code. I think I'm going to, if you guys have more questions, email me at jordan98292@yahoo.com, and I will give you more details. I can't wait to see the opening. Apparently the head, we are definitely building it up. Quite a few people have actually are sending us stuff. It's crazy. Hell, if you guys just want to send us a letter, that'd be fine too. We'll take letters. But all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and end the stream here. But we will get back on. Hopefully, maybe I'll probably get back on tomorrow. To be honest, I've been kind of doing it a single day every day. Thanks for staying so long. Thank you. Yeah, no problem. I love staying. I love staying. You know, I do it for you guys. I really do. I want to chat with you guys and have fun. Let you know that we are still doing stuff. So we're still here. Thank you for jumping on in, guys. Of course, if you like this type of content, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below if you guys have any more recommendations or anything you want us to do for future content. Subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel, in case you're just watching. And, you know, we have a merch store. We have a Patreon. We have gained 7 patrons now. Yeah, 7 patrons. So if you guys are curious about Patreon, we have the link down in the description below of each video, so it's easy to find. And until next time, guys, I will catch you in the next video. Please do take care.